and welcome back to Redneck Snack Food Reviews. So, for this review right here, right now, we're trying all 4 of Hershey's new organic products. They've got 2 milk chocolate, 2 dark chocolate. One line is just the Hershey bars, and then the other line is the Reese cup. So I'm intrigued. They look kind of like they might be smaller than your typical bars and cups, but whatever, I'm doing it all to just see what it's like and to kind of like tell you all about this. Now, I can't exactly remember where I got these. Actually, I think I do remember. Hopefully you can tell that which one's milk, which one's dark. But anyways, I do remember I got these at CVS, so I probably paid more than you would at like Walmart if you found them. But they're supposed to be at Walmart. They're at CVS. There's a couple other places that'll have these, but I've only seen them at CVS. Of course, I stopped looking for them after I saw them at CVS. So anyways, let's get to business. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, please subscribe. Been a long couple days for sure. And check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. As you could tell, there's change up. I'm at home, not in the car. Of course, like this is not ideal to review in a car, especially when it's a nice warm day. So, how are we going to start this out? I think what y'all probably want is, y'all want to know about the milk chocolate. A lot of people, they don't care about what dark chocolate tastes like. They care about the milk chocolate. So I'll do everyone's favorite candy first, the Reese's. Then we'll move on to the Hershey's. Then Reese's Dark and Hershey's Dark. So that should please y'all, right? I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with the Reese's. But yeah, these have been out for at least a couple months now. But I haven't seen a lot of people like review them or anything. So I was like, okay, let me give my review. So first thing to note is no paper on the cup. Now I will say this is actually looks like a normal size Reese cup, but there's no paper as you can see. So I don't know if that's just like part of like them wanting to get the most organic taste they can from this or what. But I'm intrigued by that fact right there. So let's go ahead and try this out. It's definitely different. One of the big things here is that there's more chocolate. But the biggest difference out of all of this is the peanut butter is just not the same. It's not your typical Reese's peanut butter. It's not loaded with all types of sodium and goodness. It's just this. It's not terrible, but it tastes like what you would get out of these organic companies. It's essentially a more mature, maybe, flavored down, dumbed down, doled down, whatever you want to say. It's not as good. No, not as good. It's okay, but it's what you would get from Whole Foods or something selling a peanut butter cup. That's what you're getting here. I had higher expectations. I was like, maybe Hershey's is bringing like this out because like the organic companies that make them aren't making good ones. Well, you know what I mean. They're not making as good ones. So maybe Hershey's has the answer. But if we're being honest, it's just more in line with those organic companies. I'm just like, I think they could have done better for sure. So, I'm going to rate it in comparison to the Reese's. So I kind of want to go hard on this. Like, I want to be hard on them. It's good. It's still good, but it's not Reese's to me. So, for that, I will give it a 6. Because I say buy it if you're into this organic stuff, but don't buy it if you want a Reese's. You want an organic product that tastes like a Reese's, because that's not what you're getting here. So, now we're moving on to the Hershey Bar. A lot of people talk about how they don't like Hershey chocolate one bit because of like the fact that it tastes like certain things that I will not mention, but certain things that people would not associate themselves with eating. Now, I'm surprised these things have held up so much. Like, I've traveled with them some. They've been in the sunlight, so they're a little unstable, I'd say. But still, it's just like, I'm surprised that they're not completely melted or disformed or anything like that, or deformed, I mean to say. So let's go ahead and try this one out. This is just the regular Reese's, regular Hershey's. Looks the same. Of course, it doesn't come in a paper wrapper, so I'm not really saying, oh, it looks different. The Reese's look the same in terms of everything except for not having that paper cup. But yeah, let's go ahead and try this out, see if it's any different than the regular. Yeah, so you definitely get that chewier, it's just like, it doesn't like melt as easy. And the flavor just tastes a little bit different to me. And honestly, I don't mind it, because a lot of people are always critiquing Hershey's. Oh, your chocolate's just terrible. But this kind of has a more, again, mature flavor to it. It's not as milky. It's not like terrible like some people would see for Hershey's. But it still holds kind of true to the Hershey flavor, just not quite. So I like that. Definitely better than the Reese's Cup. It doesn't completely escape its roots, but it definitely tastes better than a regular Hershey bar, but definitely not your premium chocolate, of course. So for that, I think I'll give it an 8. I think it does well, and especially for Hershey's. I still like Hershey's chocolate, but this does tend to kind of break off from your typical flavor while still holding somewhat true to it. So now I'll do the dark chocolate Reese's. So see if this has the same type of gist without the, yep, no paper. That's interesting. It does have that dark chocolate color, as you can see right there. And let's go ahead and try it out. I want to say that's really weird looking. And this thing didn't melt. And if it did, that's just... So basically what the issue in here is the peanut butter just looks really light. Like the color is just super light, like a beige. And it looks like it's kind of dried up. And I don't think I tasted it on that first bite. Now my dog, she got off the sofa for some reason. So I'm just going to have to let her hang out at my feet. And that's exactly what she's going to do. She ain't having a good day. Anyways, oh, I didn't put her on the sofa. Anyways, so basically this is, I don't know. It's not that great. And I don't know if this is how the peanut butter came or it dried up. I can taste the peanut butter. Best Buy 10/2021. So that's October. It can't be expired. I don't know what's over. I can still taste the peanut butter, but that was just weird. Like something was wrong with that. I do think it was a little saltier than, and that might be because the sweetness is gone. there's less sweetness. But I don't know. For that, it was weird. It tasted fine for the most part. I'll give it a 4. I really thought it was off. And I don't know if that's the case for all dark chocolate Reese's or not, but that was awkward. So yeah, moving on to our last flavor, the dark chocolate Hershey Bar. So as I've noted, like the texture's different. The stuff tastes a little bit more mature. I'd even probably say that with the dark chocolate, but I don't know. It's harder for me to like kind of decipher differences between dark chocolate if we're being honest, but that's just my opinion. So let's go ahead and finish this review off with the dark chocolate Hershey Bar. You know what? Here's what I noticed with this. It's with everything. The flavor's just different. Because this is not as bitter. And I don't mind it at all. I do think I like it better than the regular dark. And it does have that Hershey flavor in there. But just something with the organic just tastes different. And like I came into this thinking, okay, we're probably going to get something that tastes the same and it's just organic, right? No, it just, everything just tastes abnormal to me. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll give that an 8. But just nothing just like went boom, matched the iconic originals. And it was just like, I was really hoping the Reese's would, but the Reese's were a letdown, you know? So, I mean, I don't mean to warn you against these. I definitely, I'm telling you, try the organic Hershey's maybe. But, I don't know. I was just not impressed by the organic Reese's. Like, at this point, you probably just way better off trying out a regular Reese's, you know? That's my opinion on it, but I don't know. Have you tried them? Do you have an opinion? I mean, they've been out a while, so I assume some of y'all have, figured out like what these are like and maybe bought one or two, but I don't have a lot to say other than I'm a bit disappointed. So yeah, typically I'm enthusiastic. I'm just like, whoa, this is good, awesome, but I'm just not sold on this. So organic Hershey's product. In the year that Hershey's has been doing some pretty good things, they got the Kit Kat Thins and the pretzel Reese's, the key lime pie Hershey, the key lime pie Kit Kat, the new Who's the What's It that's out. I hope we get a new flavor soon of something. It's been a little while, but I got y'all a review here, so if you haven't tried these, maybe you want to, but definitely don't recommend the Reese's, but that's your call, folks. That's your call. So, yeah, that's my review. I'm sticking to it, and I'll see y'all around. Yee!